Hola guys, welcome back to Fridays with Futbolita. Feliz Año Nuevo, Happy New Year. And since I don't drink, here's a toast. My favorite drink, bubble tea, with you guys. So wishing you guys happiness, health, loads of fantastic stuff in this upcoming football year. I'm super excited. So in this episode, I wanted to focus a little bit more on you guys and your wishes and hopes for football this year. So with that said, let's read a couple of your wishes. So let's start with our first wish for 2021 from you guys. And one of you have told me that they should abolish VAR, and what a controversial thing to say, but I think you're going to probably get a lot of people agreeing with you on that. I dare say that VAR has really changed the way football is played. It's really changed the game, and I'm sure many of you have probably watched a Premier League game or two and just gone like, that wasn't a goal. Abolishing VAR is a huge wish of many fans this year, and let's see how it goes. It's going to continue to create a lot of controversy, a lot of debates. It's gone are the days when we could just romanticize about whether it was really a penalty, whether the player was brought down, whether he was offside. VAR has really changed it. It has been good and it has been bad, but from what I see on Twitter, 80% of fans are not happy with it. And with that said, let's move on to our next football wish for 2021. In this special episode, one of you wrote to me and said that you guys want Man United to somehow win the league. Oof! You might just get your wish, I mean, they are second in the table right now and they are really been impressive since that loss against Arsenal last month. I have to say that they came out of nowhere, and especially against Wolves at the weekend. I mean, it's a very scrappy game, but it just shows that United know and they have what it takes, I guess, to win big games. At the moment, I know a lot of United fans are watching this. I'm not going to slip on my words, don't worry. But you know what impresses me as well is that, like I said, since that loss to Arsenal in November, they've actually accumulated 23 out of 27 possible points, which is, with that said, Bruno Fernandes, top of the Premier League assist table. He's got 14 assists to his name right now, so Mr. Assist. So of course, only 2 points separate United and Liverpool at the top of the table, and they're going to meet in January. What a game that's going to be. Now let's go to our next wish for 2021. And one of you said that you want fans to come back to the stadium for every game, or rather fans to be back in the stadium no matter what. And you know what, guys, that is my wish for 2021. I think I've said this in so many episodes already that I want to go back to the stadium. I want to see my fellow friends be able to watch a game, without any restrictions. Dare I say, even without wearing a mask. I know it's still very early days, but football, being asked to keep quiet and not chant and really just wearing a mask and not speaking, it's not inhumane, it just doesn't feel right. I know in some parts of the world, for example Malaysia and Singapore, where I'm based, we are going to be seeing a little bit more fans in the stadium, 10% of the capacity for Malaysians, and I believe in Singapore is going to be also a restricted number back in the stadiums when the Singapore Premier League starts, so that's going to be exciting. With that said, I hope that the clubs in Europe as well, the COVID situation improves, and at some point they'll be able to sort of do a football bubble, just how they've done with Korea and Japan as well. So let's go to our next football wish from you guys. And Ash, I see you say you want AC Milan to win the Scudetto. Mamma mia! And the reason why I say Mamma mia is because I have two awesome Italian friends in Dubai right now. One of them was my videographer for the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards, as you guys may have seen, and whenever they used to come together, I would hear them saying Mamma mia in every sentence. So now that we're speaking about the Serie A, Mamma mia! And I have to say, bring back the glory days of AC Milan, right? That Rossoneri passion from 2006 and even before. Because what a fantastic history AC Milan have, and I grew up also watching a lot of AC Milan games when Kaká was playing, Alessandro Nesta, you guys remember Maldini. Those were the really interesting years. I mean, before that as well, they had already a strong football history, which again, like I said, I love. But interestingly, guys, they've not won a Scudetto since 2011, I believe. So this year, or this season rather, it's going to be the first time in a long time for AC Milan, and their fans are really excited. And they're also in a very similar situation to their England counterparts, which is obviously United and Liverpool. Only 1 point separates AC Milan and Inter Milan, who are obviously rivals at the top of the Serie A table. and that's going to be a very interesting one to watch as well. Juve, I believe, are only 6 on the table, so this could be just really down to the wire between both the Milan teams, who share a stadium even. Oh gosh, I've been to the stadium and I gotta say that it smells weird. Hopefully the renovations are getting by. So if you're an Inter fan, I'm sorry, I've always been more of a Milan fan, always been more for the Rossoneri. So hopefully this season is their season. I don't want to jinx them, but like I said, a decade coming. They've got so much heritage and history behind them. So this is the year to make it, guys. Now moving on to our next 2021 football wish from you guys. And one of you said to me that you want to see Kylian Mbappe in Liverpool. So of course, Kylian Mbappe to Liverpool has been part of the rumour mill since, I guess, September, because that was when all the rumours came about saying that he was going to leave PSG to go to either Real Madrid or Liverpool. But with that said, I really have a feeling that Kylian is probably going to join Real, because the club is absolutely ruthless when it comes to big star players and big names. It's just something like in the Real Madrid sort of DNA. They need huge players, because I guess it's all about their ego. Okay, I wouldn't go there, but yeah, it's all about their Galactico. So I think Kylian has that whole image of a Galactico that they want, and that's why I think it's going to be slightly easier, or it's more possible that you will see him at Real Madrid. With that said, I mean, if he pulls off a move to Liverpool, that's going to be also fantastic for his career. Even though I think he's relatively young, he could probably do 2 years in La Liga and then go to the Premier League, which is when he will really reach his peak. So Mbappe has 2 years left on his contract at PSG, and he has not indicated that he's going to renew with them, which probably means that part of the transfer deals, the club's going to come and try and do if he has a buyout clause, to try and buy him out. Apparently Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp has been keeping an eye. He's going to be absolutely lethal up front, like I said, in the Premier League. I would love to see him up the flanks, just killing it. Obviously, like I said, you guys probably know that he's one of my favorite players, so I'm a little bit biased. And because I'm biased, I don't want him to go to a club that I feel won't really suit his DNA or his personality. It has to be a club with swag and style and substance. And that's why I say Real Madrid, and probably Liverpool as well, a couple more clubs in England. So yeah, Kylian Mbappe to Liverpool. Let's see how that pans out. We have to watch the rumour. And let's go to our next football wish, which is for Tottenham to win their first trophy in 2021 after, I believe, 13 years. Guys, I understand if you're a Tottenham fan and you feel the pain, but remember, in Jose we trust. I had to say that because obviously I do like Jose Mourinho a lot as a coach. I believe in him as a manager. His character and personality is fantastic. Yeah, I just think that he's the right man for Tottenham at this stage of where they want to go. I know they have lofty ambitions. They want to be one of the super clubs in the Premier League, which they are. They are on the way there. Like I said, they've already renovated their whole training ground. They've really made some important signings as well. They brought back Gareth Bale, which is important as well. I think that signals what kind of club they are. Now, I think Tottenham have really proven that they are capable of being serious title contenders in the Premier League this season. Let's not forget that they still are in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup as well as the Europa League. So you never know with Jose Mourinho's team. And I think that out of all the teams I've watched in the Premier League, they have been the most unpredictable team in a long time. So it's very exciting to know where this team is going. I know 13 years is a very long time for not winning a trophy. But I have a feeling that if you guys, especially if you guys are fans and you stick by the team and you trust in Jose, well, Jose Mourinho has got the track record. He's already won trophies for every club he's worked at. So I think he's the right person for the job. Just keep the faith, and hopefully you guys win at least one of those titles this season. Now let's go to our next wish for football in 2021. And one of you said Messi to leave Barcelona and come to the Premier League. Woo! I like that actually. I mean, I think it's time for Messi to go. As you guys know, there was a lot of boardroom drama in Barcelona in the last couple of months. It's really shown what's going on behind the scenes of the club, and I think Messi is sick of it. He gave the interview to Goal.com and he was just like, I'm done. And I think he's not that old. I think he still has a lot to give if he goes to the Premier League. Rather than what a lot of people are saying, which is he probably will go to the States or something. I don't agree with that. I think he should go to a big club. I'm predicting also a club like Man City, who have obviously the money and and yeah, a bottomless pit of cash to throw at him. Yalla yalla, come, yalla come, Messi. Speaking of Messi and Ronaldo, I have a very cheeky sort of wish for 2021, and one of you guys have written and said that the debate ends and Messi is better than Ronaldo. I mean, that's what is been interpreted. Okay, I'm very much a Ronaldo girl. A little bit biased because it's also one of the first few players that I interviewed as a young journalist. So yeah, I mean, debate closed. And let's go to our next football wish, which is you guys want more female referees to officiate games. Whew, I like that. Thank you so much for the feminist, or rather the support for women in football. It's much needed, especially in a year when women have really come to the fray and shown that they can and they're capable of making decisions on the pitch. So yes, I'm all for my girls. You guys know Stephanie Frappert became the first woman to actually officiate a Champions League game this year. A very important one, of course, and she continues to inspire many girls as well. So with that said, I'm also hoping for more female referees as well, and enough of the stupid abuse that I see on Twitter, on social media towards these women. They are great at their jobs, so just give it a rest, alright? Now let's move on to our next football wish, and that is, interestingly, more of you guys want to see more online competitions on Futbolita. I just actually wrapped up my first ever giveaway on the show last week, Sevilla and Betis, thanks to La Liga, of course. So yeah, hopefully in the coming year we have more online competitions for you guys. Maybe you guys get to win some cool stuff. Let me know also if you have any suggestions or some things or merchandise that you guys want me to give out. Go now to the personal wishes that you guys have. Some of you obviously play football and you shared this with me. I thank you very much for sharing as well. One of you have shared that you want to come back after an ACL injury. I understand that ACLs are not the best of injuries to have, especially if you're a professional footballer. I wish you all the best in that, and keep your rehab, keep working hard as well, and focus here as well. Make sure that your mentality is strong, and keep strong as well. And one of you said you want one more season to play football. You don't need one more season, you can play for as long as you want, March. You're already super successful and good at what you do on the field, so I'm pretty sure that you continue to rock it. So don't give yourself one season, give yourself 3 or 4 seasons. Challenge yourself, you never know how it's gonna go. And that's it for now, guys. My personal wish for 2021 is that it's going to be a fantastic year for football. For now, thank you very much for watching Fridays with Futbolita. I really hope you guys enjoyed this show. And yeah, take care, guys, and let's have a fantastic start of 2021 with all our football wishes. Let's go, vamos!